In 2016, this guy secretly moved an NFL team to LA, and it became one of the most lucrative moves in sports history. The story starts in 1995 when the Los Angeles Rams relocate to St. Louis. That's when Missouri native Stan Kroenke purchased a 40% stake in the team. Fast forward to 2010, Kroenke bought out the remaining shares and became the full owner of the Rams. He promised loyalty to the city, but what came next was one of the sneakiest power moves in NFL history. Kroenke secretly bought 60 acres of land in Inglewood, California, big enough for a stadium, but no one really knew why. See, Kroenke didn't own the stadium in St. Louis. The team played in the Edward Jones Dome, a city-owned building that he was just renting. But in LA, he could be in a major market and he would own everything. So while St. Louis officials were pitching him new stadium plans to keep the Rams, he was already planning to leave in total silence. However, in 2015, he made everything public. Kroenke put out a statement saying that he was going to build a $2 billion stadium in LA with or without a team. This completely blindsided everyone, including the NFL and St. Louis officials. And to make things even messier, the Chargers and the Raiders had just put a competing bid to build their own stadium in Carson, California. It sparked an all-out bidding war in LA. But in 2016, the NFL voted 30-2 in favor of Kroenke's plan. The Rams were officially headed back to LA, and that secret land in Inglewood became SoFi Stadium, the most expensive stadium in sports history. But this didn't come without some consequences. The city of St. Louis sued Kroenke and the NFL, where Kroenke had to pay $790 million out of his own pocket to settle. But it all worked out because just 6 years after they moved to LA, they won the Super Bowl in SoFi Stadium. And according to Forbes, the Rams are now the third most valuable team in the NFL, sitting at just above $7 billion.